Hi, I'm Linda Cuisine, and I'm 62 years young.
Hi, I'm Jill Kirkwood, and I'm 59 years young.
And we are
the 60s Chicks. Hello.
Hello. So
Welcome.
Today we are going to be talking about bathing suits and different body types and body styles and kind of what maybe works best for some.
Absolutely.
But before we do that, I want to share something, and I'm going to embarrass the heck out of my friend here because it was recently her 59th birthday, and she had a photograph done of her that is so off the page gorgeous that I blew it up to share it. Because I just want to point out, Jill is not one of those, look at me on social media, taking pictures of herself and posting them. But this picture her boyfriend took of her is just so off the page. But she did it for a specific reason, and we'll get into that in just a second. So this is what 59 can look like if you have a lifestyle and a background in health and fitness. So Jill, what were you thinking? Because I know, again, this is not ordinarily something that you would put out there.
And thanks for embarrassing me. Yeah. And it's not me. I'm not one of those that constantly post to social media, look at me, I'm here, I'm working out, I'm in a dress. But I felt that this one was important. Turning 59 is, first, it's a shock. Like, time just flies, and in a year I'll be 60. And I'm feeling better and better. And I've been blessed to be in the fitness and health industry for over 30 years. And my doing this picture was important as inspiration, and that it's not just because I'm in the health and fitness industry that can happen. Anybody can have that happen. It's a lot of hard work, but then becomes your lifestyle. So I want to back up on there. It doesn't have to be hard, but it becomes a lifestyle. And I'm doing that not to be skinny and not to brag, but to be healthy. It's my journey, my goal to feel good in my body. Like, even now, where do I want to feel when I'm 65 and 70? And it's to be bodily abled and mentally abled.
Yes.
But it's to inspire women that at any time in your life, it's never too late, we're never too old to decide to do something a little healthier. And
she works at it. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but it's just a case in point. I house sat for Jill some months ago when she and her boyfriend were at their home in Arkansas, and I literally had to call her and say, do you not have carbs anywhere in this house? And she did not.
Did you find the pack of seaweed?
Yeah, I do not eat seaweed, Jill. Not even under the water will I eat seaweed.
So
and she has just this wonderful, healthy lifestyle. Now, we are not necessarily saying that everyone needs to have that kind of lifestyle.
No, I eat carbs and I eat pizza, and but it's not every day, and it's not even once a week. But I enjoy life. I love pasta. I'm from Chicago. I love food.
So. Yes, you can look like that, but you have to work at it.
Yes.
Now, for those of us, I also feel that I am fairly genetically blessed because I hardly work out, and I have more of an hourglass figure, so I can look like I'm thin because I've got a small waist, but I've got the big hips and the larger boobs. I would not feel comfortable taking that picture because I've had 3 children and I have stretch marks and cellulite, and nobody wants to be seen that. But
okay, well, that's another conversation.
That is a conversation. Anyway, I would not be as comfortable, so I think the point being I wouldn't be as confident. But what I do then is I bring bling to...
it's always important.
Bling. Yeah, so I bring bling. So a bathing suit like this, let me say first, though, that I have a major issue with a lot of bathing suit manufacturers. This is considered a large for this particular company. Many bathing suits max out at a size 10 to 12 of what is being offered to the general consumer. That is not average.
No.
And Jill, I had done a little bit of research last night in finding just different bathing suits for different kind of shaped bodies.
Right.
And was honestly really aggravated that they're titling these things the best bathing suits for plus size bodies.
Yeah, it's horrifying.
We need to come up with a better word. I mean, this is what average is. This is not plus size.
And I totally agree with you. It's uncalled for to have that kind of category. So
I mean, some of these are fabulous, just styled for anyone. I mean, just your basic kind of a racer.
Women are beautiful at all sizes. We come in different packages, and it's embracing that and really knowing that you're feeling good about your body, about your life. And so I agree with you. I think that is shameful that they have that, plus size category, that they have to do that. It should be all size, all sexy, right?
It is.
Right?
And isn't it, Jill, more about just embracing then where we are at with our bodies in any given moment, which I think kind of goes to showing your picture. It just is about honoring, I think, the journey that we've had. And I think you were probably saying, there's a lot of women that say, well, honor your stretch marks, they are... you created life with them.
I like that.
I don't know. I've
never had
some
children,
time where
so
I
maybe
am
like
tucking skin parts into my bathing suit bottoms, but
honest. No, I do feel that there is a need. There's a disconnect, first off. As women, no matter the generation, but especially our generation, there was always standards of size, right? I mean, both of us modeled, and we were talking earlier that there was a standard of size. And Linda, what did you say? You went on a audition once?
Yes, when I was 18, I went on an audition, and it required me to wear a bathing suit. I think it was probably for a bathing suit ad, and I weighed less than 120 pounds and was told I was too heavy.
Right.
And and then my daughter was discovered as a model, and the pictures got sent to New York, and she was told the same thing. And sadly, she struggled with addiction, and it kind of set the precedent to her being so consumed with having to look thin. So,
and then you fast forward to today's world, and we have social media, and we have things out there that are being presented that are false, that are airbrushed to the max, that are filtered, and it's very confusing for not only our generation but younger generations about this stereotyping of what's beautiful and what's fit and what's healthy.
Right. And in full transparency, and we've mentioned this before, we do not have filters on our camera. We do have lights in front of us. Because otherwise we would look so dark and so dreary.
It would look creepy.
And honestly, a 2-year-old in the wrong lighting can look not very flattering. So we do have lights on us, but we are not going to try to be disingenuous and have the filters. No. We want to honor where we are, whatever that means for us in our journey, because we both share that we get Botox a few times a year. Neither of us have had facelifts. So it's about being genuine to yourself, honoring your body. But Jill, too, talk about, though, maybe the part of it being more about health and healthy eating, whatever that means for your specific body type.
And that's where there's a saying in our industry, work out and eat right, not because you hate your body, but because you love your life and you love your body.
Oh, I like that.
And it's about really caring. The way I work with my clients, and I really cater to women who are 40 and over, 50 and over, because we're an emotional journey and package that's come together at this time in our life. And it's getting deep beneath the surface of what's really going on, because we know we have more available to us to be healthy, to be fit. But it's redefining what fitness is, what healthy is. So there are skinny people who are not healthy, and there are people who are considered overweight and they're really healthy. So it's a personal journey where you're going to define, I want my joints healthy, especially at this time in our lives. We're 50s to 60s, and in 5 years, I want my joints healthy. I want my skin healthy. I want to feel good in my body. I want to be able to reach for a cabinet. I want to be able to bend over. So your priorities change of why we're doing it. In your 20s, you're like, I'm looking for love. I got
in all the wrong places.
So it's really reprioritizing. But health is important. But it doesn't mean you give up foods that you love, right?
Or sexy bathing suits.
Right.
So let me jump
Let's go
on
back to
and
that bathing suit stuff.
I'm going to show you just a few pictures that would be really practical, almost for any body type, but can help those of us, even like myself, that maybe don't want to have their belly button exposed. Land's End is a good company that has on the spectrum just a lot of not only style choices, but size choices. I just think that at some point I would love to see the industry change the name, forget the plus.
Right.
There's got to be something that just talks about
change how they categorize sizes.
That's just terrible.
It is.
So a couple of these bathing suits that are mine, it just depends on how I'm feeling in any given moment. I wore this in Italy with high heels, and it was just super. And it's really good for
sexy.
Yes, sexy baby. It is good for, or this overall style is good for women that maybe have a fuller breast but want to then have the stomach held in.
Right.
Usually it's good for if you've got fuller thighs like I tend to have. The higher the cut on the legs, the longer.
Absolutely
right,
true.
Jill?
Yes.
The longer that your legs would look.
Yes.
So that's kind of a style. And then there's a lot. Whoa, the camera's doing something funky.
Sorry.
And I'm a big bargain shopper, so I think I got that one at some more expensive place. But I got some really cute ones at Target. How
That
cute
is cute.
is this?
That's really cute.
How cute is this?
Very
and
cute.
so the kind that you can mix and match and do, but again, larges. These are larges. What?
Right. I know. It's frustrating.
Yes. But then just go higher if you've got things that you just want to kind of hold
high
in
cut
there.
waistline back
Absolutely.
in. Yeah, very back in and very flattering.
And then tankinis, Jill, are fun, really, for any body style as well, right?
Absolutely. I love tankinis. So, again, I wear bikini. And, Linda, I want to take a moment because, traditionally, too, there has been, when you reach a certain age, you shouldn't wear mini skirts, you shouldn't wear this kind of thing, you should cut your hair short, you shouldn't wear bikinis. I think if you are 90 and you can rock a mini skirt, rock it. If you can wear a bikini, rock it. Again, I work really hard, and it isn't about just so I can take photos like that, because I don't. It's that it makes me feel good. I feel healthy. But I occasionally, Linda, get traveler's constipation. And so at times you're feeling a little bloated or you're in your cycle or whatever it may be. Tankinis are perfect for that.
And it's also why I like tankinis. And have you ever used one during the day and then been able to just put on a skirt?
It transitions.
And then you can go into the restaurant.
Yes. And you throw a little cover over it or skirts. So I love tankinis. I have a bright pink one. Oh, I have to say, be careful because some swimsuits, try them on and get them wet at home. Some of them are sheer. And it's a little bit of a surprise. So I've seen that happen. I've had it happen.
Yes. And kind of just to summarize, with bathing suits, it has to do with the fit. Is it the right size?
Absolutely.
Forget about the rest of the things that we're talking about. It needs to be the right size, ladies, just like your bra. Right. If it's the wrong size, I don't care how thin you are. I think if Jill wasn't wearing the right size bikini, then
you'd call me out on it.
I would. I'd say you've got spillage.
Yeah,
you would have
we don't want spillage.
No spillage. So make sure that your bathing suit is the right size. If you're doing online, maybe order two at the same time, and then just return the one that you think does not fit as well.
I love that. Order two sizes and try them on. See what the coverage is like. See the fit, because you don't want things pinching, and you're going to be uncomfortable. So I agree with that.
And comfort. When we are comfortable, we just stand up straighter and feel sexier.
And they have such cool bathing suit covers now.
Yes.
It's great.
So it's all about attitude. I think that kind of just sums up today's conversation.
Wear it well.
Wear it well. It's about attitude and gratitude for these bodies that support us.
So true. It's being grateful. And Linda, this has just been a wonderful conversation, and I love this topic. And Linda and I are here always to support all women, and we just love all of you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And go
and
rock
Linda,
your drink and get your tankini on.
And love your body, love your life. And thank you.
And our motto, wine a little
and
laugh a lot. Until next time.
Cheers.